My name's Dr. Margaret Karungaro. I'm a commissioner with the National Gender and Equality Commission, newly joined. I've been there for a bit now. And before I talk, I would like to say, Director, thank you so much for your input. Dr. Kagia, thank you for inviting me, a friend for a long time. Mama Adoyo, my friend, she has blessed my home many times when my husband was alive and even after. And thank you, Bishop, for letting her come to Nyeri and be with me and talk to me and help me through widowhood. Everybody else, thank you for attending. First, I would like to say what the National Gender and Equality Commission is all about, because people don't even know much about it. Our vision at the National Gender is to have a society that is free from inequality and discrimination. Our mission is to promote this, to promote gender equality and freedom from all forms of discrimination in Kenya, especially in the special interest groups. The special interest groups are, I'm sure most of you know who they are. They are the children, the women, the minority and marginalized, and the elderly persons in the community. We are an oversight commission. We oversight, we are a constitutional commission, and our role in the government is to oversight, to make sure that there is no form of inequality being practiced anywhere, be it in church, be it in government, be it in the private sector. We are the oversight body that ensures that there are no forms of inequality visited on any gender. And I would like to mention here, which we are mentioning now, gender is both men and women. Before, we thought gender was women. In Kenya, it was something that was, it's going that momentum that gender is women. It's not. Gender is both male and female. That's what we stand for. Today, what we are talking about is something that's seriously in our docket. Any form of discrimination, inequality, and such. And you'll find that issues of incest, when I was First Lady of Nyeri County, like I was telling Dr. Kagia, I actually wanted to do a data analysis because Nyeri County, Director, you're in Nairobi, but you have a friend, I'm sure, in Nyeri. Nyeri County is one of the counties that I believe incest is on a very high note. However, it is kept under wraps. The child is even born and kept in the family. And like the Luyas, we don't kill. So the child will be born and named and carry on the family names and everything, but everybody knows that that child is not. So the child grows with stigma and a lot of hatred and gossip towards that particular child. And of course, we know when issues of sex come in, it's the woman who is always in the wrong. Isn't it, men? The men are saints. They can never do wrong. Even if you sleep with your daughter, even if she's 10 and you are 47, she must be wrong. Can you imagine that? That's the narrative that men, my point today, I'm addressing it to the men in this group. You are the leaders. It's biblical. The men are the head of every family. You are the leaders. You've been given that mandate by God himself. Lead. Protect your families. Protect your girl child. Protect your male child. Do that. Because now we know it's not only the girl who is at risk. The boys are at risk too. Because of what somebody said here, we've taken our cultures, thrown them to the dogs, and started embracing other people's cultures without even thinking twice about it. I, for one, I know, me, I'm African through and through. West is something that came to this country. West is something that came here. I take it with a pinch of salt. What is good, I embrace. What is not, I'm not ready to embrace it. Therefore, men, stand up to be counted. I'm challenging you. Dr. Kagia, I'm challenging the men in this group today. And I'm happy, as a gender commissioner, I can see we are 50-50. You know, that's what we do analysis on. Immediately my eyes can tell me we are 50-50. Nobody is supposed to be less than, no gender is supposed to be more than 2/3. So I can see you're good in that. But as I sit down, I would like to challenge the fathers, the brothers, the uncles, the male who is seated here today. When you leave this door, what are you going to do? Are you going to listen and act? Or are you going to listen and just say, it was another seminar we were called for? And imagine those people are talking about incest. Who talks about incest? Men, be counted. Stand to be counted. Stand to be counted. We are losing our country for lack of voices. We are losing our country because people are scared to speak out for that which they think something may jeopardize their job. Maybe I'm a bishop. If I talk about incest, people will start running away from my church. Jesus had only 12 disciples. He did not have 40,000 people in his church. He had 12. And now how many people does he lead? Millions. Millions. So truth will always stand to be counted. And men, as I sit, I'm a girl born with 7 brothers. I don't have a sister. But I cherish the protection I got from my father and my 7 brothers. That's why I can stand boldly here today. The protection from other things that might have happened to me, I was highly protected by the male people in my family. Men, stand up to be counted every time. Thank you.